Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maverick Moses. I'm a writing coach, avid reader, and author of the soon-to-be self-published YA dark urban fantasy novel Karma's Children Discovery, the first book of my Karma's Children trilogy series. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, help support my channel. I would really appreciate it. I post new videos twice a week, so if you've already subscribed, make sure you also hit that little bell icon so you can be notified every time I post. Today I'll be sharing my TBR list for October. If you watched my vlog about the Barnes & Noble blowout sale, you'll know that I wanted to do a theme for October in honor of Halloween and do a horror theme for the month. If you look at the bookshelf behind me, this may not come as a big surprise that I am a big fan of Halloween and dark imagery as displayed by all these skulls and the newest addition to my bookshelf that I just got at the Halloween store the other day, this little book that says Potions and Poisons. So yeah, I'll have a love for dark imagery, and I'm actually just starting to get into reading horror books. So I'm really excited about this upcoming month of October, where it's all going to be horror-themed books. The first book that I will be reading in October is Chosen by R.S. Broadhead. In this first book of the Urban Legends series by R.S. Broadhead, we follow the adventure of Piper McAdams as her life quickly transforms from normal to anything but. After a strange run-in with a homeless man, Piper starts hallucinating and seeing things that she can't explain. If that wasn't enough, Piper also receives news that her one and only family member that she has left has just died. But instead of finding herself at home burying that family member, she finds herself trapped in a town called Hell. This has actually been on my TBR list for a while, and I'm just now getting to it, so I am super excited to crack this open at the start of October. Next up on my list is The Dead House by Don Kurtak. I am probably totally butchering that last name, so from this point on, I'm probably just going to be saying Don K because I don't want to sound super offensive every time that I say her name. 20 years after a mysterious fire kills 3 teenagers, the diary of the main suspect, Caitlin, is found in the ruins. And as the mystery unfolds, we get a peek into Caitlin's disturbed mind. I was attracted to pick up this book when I saw the cover because it's very creepy, and the main woman on here has orange glowing eyes, which I thought was really cool. But then I also was attracted when I saw the back of it, and I'm going ahead and read it. Debut author Don K. masterfully weaves together a thrilling and terrifying story using psychiatric reports, witness testimonials, video footage, and the discovered diary. And as the mystery grows, the horrifying truth about what happened and the night of the fire unfolds. So if I look through it, all these different ways of entering the storyline comes into play. All these journal entries and psychiatric reports and video footage and reports of witness testimonials. Everything like that comes into play throughout the storyline, and I thought that was really interesting, so I went ahead and picked it up and added it to my October TBR list. Next up on my list is Gwendy's Button Box by Stephen King. This is a new Stephen King novella that takes us to the town of Castle Rock, where many strange events have occurred in the past. When 12-year-old Gwendy Peterson meets a strange man, a mystery unfolds and the nightmares begin. I found this at the Barnes & Noble blowout sale, and apparently I'm still a kid because I was immediately attracted by the pictures that are spread throughout the book. Last up on my TBR list for October is Bleeding Earth by Caitlin Ward. I also picked this up at the Barnes & Noble blowout sale, and I hadn't heard anything about it previously, but after seeing the cover and the title, I was intrigued, so I picked it up to see what it was about. In Bleeding Earth, we follow the life of Leah and her new girlfriend as she struggles to maintain her sanity as the earth around her begins to bleed, meaning all over the world, the ground is literally oozing blood. This blood-filled psychological horror novel really sparked my interest, so I added it to the list. In addition to all these books, I'm also toying with the idea of doing a Halloween night readathon. The idea here is that on Halloween night, I would read one horror book from sundown to sunrise, straight through the night, using only my reading light to light up the book in front of me and staying in the darkness all around. If I decided to do this, I would definitely vlog my experience doing it and put a video on here, as well as maybe do live updates on my Instagram stories as I am doing the challenge. But speaking of challenge, if I did this, I would really want to make it a challenge that I could involve all of y'all to do it as well with me. So I would therefore invite all of you to pick up the scariest book that you can find and join me in reading all through the night of Halloween. So let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in doing this with me, and I'll go ahead and put some more details together about the challenge. But in the meantime, as I said before, I'm still fairly new to the horror book type of genre. So go ahead and leave a comment down below too about what is your favorite, most scariest horror book that you've ever read. I'd really love to check it out. The book I'm working on isn't a horror, but it is a dark urban fantasy, so if you can't wait to read it, go ahead and click the link in the description below and sign up for my email list, and I'll send you the first 3 chapters of my current work in progress, Karma's Children Discovery, for free, so be sure to check that out. Be sure to also follow me on Instagram for more on my TBR list, my own writings, and see some cool, aesthetically pleasing Bookstagram photos. Then go friend me on Goodreads so we can connect more on our mutual love of books. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! If you look at the bookshelf behind me, in this first book of the Urban Legends series, we follow Piper McAdams as just cut that whole last sentence.